Hey, baby loves. Let's just see what the energies are doing for today. It has been a weird couple of days energetically, but I hope you guys are focusing on attracting wealth and money and business and all that goodness. It goes like this. So we have this Knight of Swords, we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody from your past wants to reach out to you. We have a lot going on this week. And somebody need to work on their car. You're going to fix something with your car. That I see already. You may hear a noise, some type of warning signal with your vehicle, something to that nature. That's been happening, by the way. It's something that you needed to fix, and you still didn't fix it during the retrograde, and you're still riding around, and then you're going to keep getting that warning sign with your vehicle until you get it fixed. Let's move on to life. You have a person that wants to reach out to you. This person is from your past as well. They are going through some type of something like an argument, a battle. They're having some type of argument, maybe with your siblings, or this is not you. You're not having this argument. This is somebody from your past or somebody you left behind, somebody that that you know that is upset. But you don't know that they're upset because you're focused on the goodness that's in your life. Like, you're focused on this happy place. You know, to be honest with you, let's talk about y'all right quick. Because this is other people's shit, and I really don't be caring about other people's shit. I don't know why every time I'm doing a reading, other people got to come up, and it's always people from the past. It's like, let's move on. Y'all did something great the past couple days with yourselves. You may have learned to be happy, or you may have made the decision to be happy, or made the decision to walk in a different direction. It's like you walked into a different timeline, or walked into a different space within yourself, or you found happiness within yourself, some type of joy, some type of peace. Even though everything isn't perfect, this might be the happiest times that you've ever had peace, or times that you've ever had happiness, like the longest it's ever ran. You know, I'm trying to say it without, because I don't feel like I'm saying it right. It's like, it's the first time in your life where you really felt at peace, but then still uneasy about it, because your mindset is that of you're waiting for the next shoe to drop. Some of you guys may have thought no matter how hard you work, you weren't going to get nowhere. Things like that. And you had that in your mind. So you kind of self-sabotage a little bit because you feel like, why are you working hard? And it really is not self-sabotage. It's more like you've put in the work and you tired of putting in the work to get half of what you're putting in the work for. So you just stop. And that seemed to have worked, because when you did that and you held back and you put focus on what was important to you, everybody else's drama and issues and chaos kind of fell to the side, and you were able to just focus on what you had going on in your life. And then you kind of realize your life isn't as fucked up as you thought it was, because you didn't have everybody else's drama and issues and problems rolling around in your head and in your life, you know, in your energetic field. I was watching this man the other day, and he had these chains around people, and he was calling it the soul ties. And he was telling one person to release all the chains, just let them go like you've moved on, and then try to walk away. And you can't. And the reason why is because those chains were still around him that tied him to those soul ties. So you really have to work hard to get to this point where you're not attached to them anymore. And even when you think you're getting away, they still be right there, but they are not in your energetic field. You're not in theirs. They're not benefiting from your energetic field anymore. A lot of people had people by association benefiting from them just by the love that you had for them. So a lot of the karma that they will normally face, they may have dodged in the past. Ex-husbands, husbands, whomever, family members, whoever they were able to dodge a lot of the karma because they were attached to you. And I think it was more to preserve you, because if anything were to have happened to them, you would have run to save them. You would have exactly that, run to save them, tried to stop the karma. You would have felt bad and probably would have started praying. And because of the soft spot and the blessing upon you and your name, the universe may have shown them certain grace over the last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, however many years they've been shown that grace. They're still shown grace by the universe, but it's grace according to now their own doing. So no more of people benefiting. You've really ended those soul ties. And even like soul ties mentally, where you were self-talk, the negative self-talk, the negative thought process, the negative anything you were doing that was holding you back spiritually, emotionally from moving forward into your destiny. Y'all have cleared and are working on clearing that up abundantly. Like y'all are actually doing practical daily work. You're showing up for yourselves in a way that you have never. Because again, you always thought that no matter how hard you work, you weren't going to get there. It didn't matter anyway. You know, and what I was so crazy is so many of us, I'm going to say us, have that thought in our mind, and we have to fight that. You have to get out of that and move forward because, well, you're already moving forward. You're doing it. You're doing it. The moon is behind you, and you've reconciled all of those dark places and dark people. You've reconciled that. You've reconciled those codependent, unhealthy relationships. Now what you're reconciling is whatever's within you. So it's your addiction now that you're reconciling. Your stuff, like all this is done. You're done. Like the chariot is moving away from the moon and temperance, and you trying to always save and make excuses for why they need to be around and why you should help and why you keep not moving forward and why your life ain't together. No. We here, baby. You are and it's so crazy. You can't even stop it. You're in a chariot. You're on a horse. Like, you're not even doing it. Like I always say with every reading, it's like the universe is carrying you. And y'all have to remember, we're dealing with planets. You know, it's the energy of Saturn and Pluto, the planets that move slow. So it's not truly overnight. You've been working on this and doing this whole back and forth with your mindset and back and forth with people. And you've been doing this for years. And it's you back and forth, but the planets are slowly moving forward. But you've been working that idea, working that ending of codependent relationships. Truly. So the only people that you're really concerned with are your children. And if they're grown, you may not even really be concerned with them. Because you're the only one on this chariot here. Only one on the horse, only one in the chariot. But you may have children, because I see kids here too. So your kids are protected. Your kids are happier than they ever have been. Let's talk about that. They're starting to smell the roses. They're starting to appreciate the happiness that you found within yourself. Again, from moving away from that negative lack mentality mindset, you've opened up a whole new experience of life that you're being taken to because you've come out of that paradigm. This paradigm, this cycle here, of you trying to reconcile the dark and work in the dark, and it's over. It's over. It's been over. We've been moved into this new, but now you're showing up. Like you're truly melting away day by day that old lack mentality person that was afraid to move into the new, afraid to let go of addictions and things that you thought you couldn't really cope without. And you realize you can and you will. And you're pushing through. And you're also being carried. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, why am I using these cards? It's a beautiful thing. So let's see what other energy is coming out for you guys this week. I didn't mean to get so deep, but that's what's coming in. And then the other people, you know, people from your past, they just seem to be going through some personal stuff, arguing, drama, But you're not in it. You're not even paying attention to it at all. I'm going to move forward. You're not even paying attention to it at all. I don't think I wanted to do all of that. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I just want to see what else is coming up. The Chariot, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. So you were overthinking, or maybe are still overthinking. You were overthinking something. You're moving past that as well. All of those relationships where a whole lot of mind games, manipulation. This could have been business, family, love, all of them. They're all, how can I say, they're all moving into a different direction. Somebody's serving some type of karma here. Because this is a whirlwind of arguing here. Like somebody's expressing themselves. And the Six of Swords is always moving from the Five of Swords. And all of this is happening, again, because you know your self-worth and value. You've learned to have control over yourself and emotions when people come towards you with their issues. You see what I'm saying? The value that you take in yourself, you don't allow anyone to bring their issues into your life. You leave everybody kind of where they are. That's really how that go. You leave everybody where they are. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here because I feel like I've gotten deep for just a quick little energy update. I'm going to come back and check on love and romance and finances as well with another reading. All right. If y'all want to book a reading, come to insightbytesh.com, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. I invite you to join my mystery school, where I have created a safe place for you to learn magic and how to make your own metaphysical products. You get weekly life lessons where I teach love, money, banishing, and protection spells. You get a weekly tarot class. I do monthly prosperity spells for my top tier. And you get exclusive early access and commercial-free content. Join today at patreon.com/Insight by Tesh.